Hi, I'm Mystic Rose and welcome to my channel. Today's pick a card is going to be all about no contact. What are they thinking? We're going to have 3 piles, and what I'm going to have you do is to choose the pile that you're most drawn to. Usually it's the one that your eye is drawn to the most. Sometimes it could be more than one, so feel free to choose more than one pile. Or another thing that could happen is that maybe you start watching one, it doesn't resonate. And it's always okay to go back to the beginning and try again if that does happen. All right, let's go ahead and get started. Hello, and welcome to today's pick a card. The topic is going to be no contact. What are they thinking? And if you're drawn to Lapiz Lazuli, you're going to choose pile number 1, which is also the Waite deck Iridescent. If you're drawn to this peace sign stone, you're going to choose pile number 2, which is the Egyptian tarot deck. And if you're drawn to yellow Jasper and my Unity deck, which I created using my own digital art, you are going to choose pile number 3. And do be sure to subscribe if you haven't subscribed yet. And if you have, I just want to say thank you for being part of my YouTube family. I love you all so much. Let's get started on today's pick a card. Hi, pile number 1. I'm just going to shuffle the cards here, and I'm going to ask Spirit. I forgot to do one thing. I forgot to light some sage. I'm going to ask Spirit that Spirit be with me today as I deliver these messages to you. Pile number 1, about what are they thinking, those who have gone no contact with you. What are they truly thinking right now? This could be in a romantic capacity, more than likely. It doesn't necessarily have to be. All right, so we will see. I'm just going to shuffle until I feel that Spirit is telling me to stop, and then I'll lay down the cards and then we'll talk about them. So what are they thinking right now? So we've got the World here, we've got the happy home life here, and it's like the card that you get for the happy home life and the celebrating good times card. It's the 10 of Cups. It's about abundance and things like that. And we've got the 6 of Cups, which is about soulmate connections, Judgment, and Temperance. Then we've got the 8 of Wands, which is for like news coming in fast. I really get the feeling that they do want to contact you deep down. They want to contact you. And some of these people might actually have moved on to be with different people, or they're like, if it was a romantic capacity, they have already moved on to somebody else. Some of them might have even gotten married to somebody else, is what I'm picking up on. Yeah, the Hierophant is at the bottom of the deck. So it's very possible that some of them are like remarried or got married, or they're with somebody else at the moment, if this is a romantic capacity. But it looks like they still think about you, and they wish that they could still talk to you here with the 8 of Wands. This is for usually like emails or texts or news coming in. And with the World here, it shows that they're no longer texting you, calling you, and that kind of thing. You guys have entered like this new cycle where you're not talking. Somebody's happy here, and one of you is feeling left out in the cold. So something must have happened to make probably you feel left out in the cold, like this person didn't care any longer. But you guys had like a soulmate connection, and you might have even thought that you guys were going to get married, or maybe you did get married. This could be an ex for some of you. Just depends, because this is like a collective or a general type of reading for lots of different people, so I'm picking up on different energies. This person could be very afraid to come talk to you because they don't want to lead you on, and they don't want to make you feel like they want to start something up again, because there's been too much going on in this relationship in the past, and they're kind of afraid, is what I'm picking up on, of things not working out. They've got a lot of fear. They've got a lot of fear of what you think about them and the situation, so they might have wronged you, or they feel like in their heart they know they wronged you in some way. And then you've got the Temperance card here and the Ace of Wands. So, you know, you might have moved on too with somebody else, but this is somebody who from time to time you think about. Let's see what these cards here have to say about the situation, and maybe we can get more clarity as to who this person might be and what they're thinking. Okay, so for some of you, booty call only. It looks like maybe this was just physical based only. Like maybe for some of you, you thought it was more, or you wanted it to be more, but it was just a booty call and there wasn't a lot of depth. And you might have had to kind of stop talking to this person for your own sanity, because they sort of made you almost like think about them too much in some capacity, like made you doubt, made you worry, made you wonder if, you know, if they really cared. They had to make up their minds, so they were the one that had to make up, they were the one that had to make up their minds about the situation. Like, I feel like you actually did care about this person, but they were the one that had to make their minds up, and they might have chosen somebody else, or made you feel less than, or made you feel like you were just a booty call. They wore a mask, so they portrayed themselves as somebody else to you, and who they really were on the inside, they never showed you. What else, Spirit? They might even have some mental health issues, okay? So, this person has a lot of issues. They could suffer from depression or anxiety, or some other type of mental health issue. I'm even hearing like PTSD, post-traumatic stress disorder. And they are thinking right now, I don't stand a chance with you. So they really felt like they blew it with you. They left you feeling out in the cold, and they want to say they're sorry, but they know that they messed up. Because that's what this card is all about. Like, they wish they could talk to you. Because I'm hearing too that you guys never really got good closure. And they never really fully said, I love you. They never really fully said it to the point where you believed it. And they haven't said it to you in a really long time. And you aren't even sure if they care. Deep down, they do care. Okay, sorry about that. Technical difficulties. My camera actually stopped working. So, all right, let's continue where we were. So they were wearing a mask. They had mental health issues. They think they didn't stand a chance with you. What else, Spirit? Focus on you. So Spirit is wanting you to focus on you instead of this person, because something about they don't deserve, they don't deserve such a good person like you because of their actions. It's complicated too, and they might actually need some therapy because of the way that they are acting, and their mental health issues. They need therapy. What else, Spirit? What else are they thinking? They thought they might have needed a new start, okay? They've screwed up so much with you that they needed a new start. their focus was on something else, so their focus was never really truly on you, because they're very selfish people. What else, Spirit? They might have suffered from career type of issues too, like they weren't making enough money. I'm hearing like a lack mindset. Just a real lack mentality. All right, now I'm gonna ask the letter tiles here, the Ask Spirit, to see if we can get their initials or any words that might help the situation. So we've got an H, A. Spirit, what are they thinking right now? H-A-L-J. I'm just hearing like intuitively they're trying to move on. They've tried to move on, but they still think about you, and they do have a lot of regret for the way they acted, the way they treated you, and they feel like really shitty about it. I know that might be hard to believe for some of you by the way that this person acted. But deep down, they really do want to reach out to you. It is complicated, though. So you might be able to see their whole entire name in here, or just their initials. I'm seeing spiral. They went down in a spiral. With their mental health issues and all the things. Oh yeah, it's definitely like an ex. It's either an ex-friend or an ex-lover. Could have been a friend with benefits. But they're still spiraling down, and yeah, they're spiraling down. I'm just gonna grab one more. Spirit is telling me grab one more. All right, so like I said, you might see their full name in here, or okay, yeah, I'm seeing gowns, so they could have ended up in either a mental hospital or some kind of mental institution, or maybe they were hospitalized for something else, because I'm seeing gown, and it's making me think about that. But I'm also seeing the word hospital. I'm seeing hospital, and then I'm seeing gown. So hospital gown. Yeah, I really do think they have mental issues. Even if they haven't been hospitalized, then maybe they should seek help. I'm seeing institutional. So yeah, institution. I'm seeing halt. So things were really put on hold with this person, and it might have happened pretty suddenly too. Pine. They're really pining for you, even though they pretended to move on. I'm seeing pretense, so they're putting up a pretense. They want to show you something, but that's why this card came out before, because they're wearing a mask. They're showing you they don't care, but they truly do. It's an act. Can you guys see any of, maybe their initials or their name in there? Or maybe you'll see your own name. That could be a sign too from the universe that this pile is meant for you. Their chi, their energy is really off. I'm just seeing names in here. I'm seeing like Walter. I'm seeing like Pig and Win. They could have been very greedy people too. Just, maybe they wore a mask and you found out the real them and you were like, what in the hell? Who are you? Who the hell are you? Because I'm saying, who are you? Who are you? Like, they were wearing a mask and you don't even recognize them now from the person that they were when you met them. There could have been like drugs involved or something too, or alcohol or something that literally like it kind of exacerbated their already pre-existing mental health issues. But know that deep down, they really do care. I'm also seeing, like, okay, I'm seeing unisex. I'm also just seeing the word sex because I'm thinking that maybe you guys you had really good chemistry at one point in time. If this was like a romantic relationship, or they were very attractive. Something about them really attracted you at first, at least initially. Okay. What else? I'm seeing rat. So yeah, they might have played dirty toward the end. Pause. This could have involved a dog or some kind of animal. Like, maybe you guys got an animal together and they kept the animal and didn't allow you to see the animal. Something to have to do with an animal, because I'm saying pause. Okay. So you can pause this if you'd like to continue to look for different things in here. But yeah, I think that I will go ahead and end this video here. I've really enjoyed this reading, and I hope that you did too. And if you have enjoyed this reading, please be sure to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Please also be sure to like this video and comment. I always reply to the comments. And I wish you all the best of luck. And I hope that you come back and you check out my YouTube channel and my video library. I have a lot of pick-a-cards in there. And do be sure to check it out. All right. Many blessings to you. Hi, pile number 2. So, someone has gone no contact with you. What are they thinking? I'm just going to sage the area and cleanse the space. Alright, and then I'm going to shuffle the cards. And today we're going to be using this deck here, the Egyptian deck. We're also going to be using some message cards that were channeled intuitively. And then we're going to be using the letter tiles at the very end to see if we can get more information about what they're thinking. Alright, so this person might have felt betrayed, or you might have felt betrayed by them. It could have been a romantic person. It doesn't necessarily have to be. They act like they don't care right now about you. They might be a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. Or they could be somebody who just acts like that. Or they could be a Scorpio, Pisces, or Cancer. Or these could be 2 different people. Or it could be that you are one of these people and the other person is the person that walked away. So the cards are telling me here that this person walked away. So this could have been you that walked away from them. But I'm thinking that they walked away from you. That's just intuitively what I'm picking up on. So this might be you. And if it's not you, like, let's say you're not a swords person. Let's say you're not a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. It could be that right now you might be embodying the traits of a swords energy person. And you're being very honest with yourself. You know, you have a lot of clarity. And things are looking better for you. You're actually in a good place with the Star card. You've done some healing too, and you're very connected to spirit. Okay. And it looks like, yeah, this person that you don't have contact with, they kind of act like they don't care. They have thrown themselves completely into work and play. They're like distracting themselves. So they are just partying a lot with friends, hanging out with friends, or they're throwing themselves into their work, okay? so that they are not thinking about you. All right, now I'm going to shuffle these cards, and I'm going to pull some of these cards. So there was codependence. Somebody in this relationship might have been codependent on the other one. Okay, so meaning that there might have been some kind of unhealthy attachment here. What else? Reconciliation. They would like to reconcile with you. Deep down, they would like to. But I'm just hearing too, like they've got some thinking to do. Yeah, because they don't want to talk to you right now. If you were to try and talk to them right now, they would be very closed off to you. Okay? They're trying to move forward because they think that that's what they want. That's why they're distracting themselves all the time. They are sort of like lying to themselves. And they're trying to move forward without you. They need clarity. You have clarity about the situation, but they need more clarity about, like, you know, the situation between you guys or about themselves. They need more clarity. They can be a real jerk. Sometimes these people, like, they're nice, but they have like a nasty kind of side to their temperament and their personality. Okay? I think it's a defense mechanism because they might have gone through like a hard time, and they might even be like a Cancer sign, somebody who has like was born in the month of July, and they might actually hold their feelings to themselves quite a bit. Cancer signs are very sensitive, so they could be a Cancer sign. Not necessarily, but all right. And then they might have like monetary issues, like financial issues. So maybe they're trying to save up money and they're trying to focus on that, and that's helping them to get over this situation with you. But they know deep down that they screwed up too. Whatever they did, they know deep down they screwed up. They messed up something with you. I think they're the ones that betrayed you. Okay? And they act like they don't care. Yeah. They might have ghosted you just like totally. It might have been a sudden thing. Like they were just there one day and then gone. It felt like gone the next, you know. What else, Spirit? Also, their friends and family don't like you very much. They might have painted a picture for their friends and family about you that was not true. But they might contact you in the future, okay? They might want to reconcile with you. Deep down, they do. But, you know, it's just one of those things, like, when they stop to actually think and they don't distract themselves, they're going to think about you. They have a fear of intimacy. They have a fear of getting close to people. And this inhibits them from truly being in a loving relationship. This could have stemmed from their childhood or their insecurities for sure. I've got a couple different cards here. I've got The Way You Make Me Feel by Michael Jackson and Stagnation. So if this is a romantic partnership, then they are thinking about you, but when they think about you, it's usually like they miss the connection you guys had. They were highly attracted to you, like you were, you know, physically, like you guys had great chemistry, and they do think about that from time to time. They might not have liked all of the ways that the relationship kind of fell apart and crumbled, but they do think about you now and then, at least in like, you know, some kind of a physical way. And then we've got stagnation for them, like, you know, how they kind of put everything on hold right now. I really do think it's just on hold because they are going to contact you in the future if you're open to it. But for some reason, like, I'm sensing they could be a little bit, like, not just defensive, but maybe even angry. So what I want to do is to ask Spirit using letter tiles, like, if we can get a name here or some maybe initials or some words that are going to help us to learn more about what they're thinking. All right, so Spirit, what is the person that pile number 2 is thinking about that has gone no contact? What are they thinking? And maybe show us their initials or something, or their name, so that we can get a confirmation, or the initials or the name of the person that is watching this video right now. So we've got RSRNG, AO, W, R, E. And what we can do too is we can look for words in here together and see if we can find any words about the situation or what they might be thinking. JCOAHIU. Lots of U's and I's here. So I'll do one more row here. P and R. Okay, so these are our letters. All right, Spirit just told me just do 2 more. 2 more? Okay, I'll do 2 more. We've got an N and an S. Okay. All right, so let's see what we can make of this. All right, yeah, they are definitely upset because I'm seeing anger in here, angry, and yeah, they're very angry. I'm also seeing sorrow. They might be also very sad. I'm seeing some names in here too. Were you married to this person in the past? Some of you might have been married to this person in the past because I'm seeing married. Or you know, you could have moved on and gotten married, or they could have moved on and gotten married. I'm not sure, but it says married here. So yeah, that'll be different for whoever is watching this video. I'm seeing sun, so whoever this was, and I'm also seeing warm and sun. So I'm really getting this feeling that they were warm at first and had a sunny disposition at first, and you really liked each other at the core. I'm seeing core, and your essence, his essence or her essence or their essence was very warming, but then things might have changed. Yeah, I'm seeing change. They changed. Okay. They might have left you hanging. I'm seeing hanging. They might have left you hanging. They just kind of suddenly, poof, they were gone. And they haven't wanted to talk about it. What else? Could have been, I'm seeing cows, so it could have been that they lived on or near a farm. Or you could live on or near a farm. Or maybe you were raised on a farm. Because I'm seeing cows, and that's jumping out to me. Harp. So maybe they harped on you, or they felt you were harping on them about something. Maybe you guys got to the point where you were fighting, there was conflict. But they are sad. I'm seeing gem. So they might think, you know, a lot of you, like, you're precious. Precious. Yeah, there's precious right there. Like, they think you're precious and all that, but they're not going to tell you that because they do feel like they know they screwed up. It might be too late. But they do care about you in their heart of hearts. Just know that. Okay? You guys might want to keep looking here and see if you guys can find anything. Okay? I think I will stop here, but you guys keep looking, pause the video if you need to. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel yet if you haven't, and turn on that notifications bell so that you can be notified as I upload new videos. And if you are a subscriber, thank you so much for being here today. I love you all so much. Yeah, so best of luck with this situation, and I hope that this reading has brought you some peace. And let me know in the comments section if this resonated with you. And don't forget to press that like button too if you enjoyed it. Thanks so much. I hope you come back to visit some of my other videos. Bye-bye. Hi, pile number 3, and welcome. If you chose yellow Jasper in my Unity deck that I created, then you're in the right place. And I just want to start by lighting some sage and clearing the energy. Thanks so much for being here. I really do appreciate it. Make sure to hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. I really do appreciate when you guys subscribe, because it helps me to grow my channel and it helps me continue what I love to do. And it also allows me to help uplift people or help people that need it. All right. There we go. All right. Now I'm just going to shuffle, and then today we're going to be asking the question of Spirit. Spirit, somebody has gone no contact with pile number 3. What are they thinking right now? And I'm going to be using this deck. I'm also going to be using the Clarifier deck with channeled messages. And then also I'm going to be using the letter tiles in the end to get their initials, to get any kind of other confirmation or messages about the situation. Okay. And I always just shuffle until I feel a tingling sensation in my solar plexus. Okay, they are definitely acting like they don't care. You could be a water sign, Scorpio, Pisces, or Cancer individual. You're actually on the right track. Whatever you're doing, you're on the right track. You might have actually moved on and you're quite happy. You've got the 6 of Cups here for good friends, soulmate connections. Things are finally like looking up in your life. You've been learning a lot. You've been having good karma. Your life is looking pretty good. It's just like this person from the past that has gone no contact, they act like they're totally over you. Like they act like they don't care. Okay? And they actually might be the one that's it's either you or them that is the water sign here. But it could be them the more cards I draw. Let me draw more and see. It's got to be either you or them, but if it's you, then you carried this burden of them for a long time, and you waited to hear from them, and you may still be waiting to hear from them. But part of you is like you've moved on too in so many ways. You're happy and you're well balanced. So if you don't hear from them, you're going to be okay. But part of you, it really does weigh you down that you haven't heard from them and that they act like they don't care. All right. So, and if this is them, then if they are actually the water sign, Scorpio, Pisces, or Cancer, then they are carrying a heavy burden about this too, and the fact that they cannot contact you right now. But you're very abundant here because you got the 10 of Pentacles as well. Like, I really feel like you're very confident. You're deserving the praise in life that you need. The only thing is that you're kind of waiting to hear from this person. But it's like I said, it's like something deep down. It doesn't bother you every day, all day long. You can move on with your life and everything, but you'd like to hear from them. Okay. Spirit, please, as I shuffle these, please bring forth the messages that pile number 3 needs to hear about this person who has gone no contact. What are they thinking about pile number 1? Okay, so something happened where it was too painful. Things got too painful for you guys. What else, Spirit? Is it a good time? So maybe they're thinking it's not a good time to contact you because they're wondering if you still love them. They're not sure. They might even be afraid that it's too late for some of them, okay? So something happened and they have a lot of fear now to actually reach out to you. They think it's too late and they wonder if you still care. They also might have had a fear of committing to you in some way, shape, or form. They might also be too prideful to admit it when they're wrong or when something's not going right with them. They're too prideful, their ego is too big, and they can't admit things. They are aware that they failed. Okay? They are very aware that they failed. And, yeah. Something here about safety. They felt like overwhelmed and they're hiding right now and not talking to you because of something about their safety. They didn't feel safe or, like they just, with this relationship, they didn't feel safe. So I don't know why that's coming up, but you guys do. If you know who this person is, then you know, maybe you could leave that in the comment section and just like, say, yeah, this resonated with me because this safety here, I don't know why that's there, but you guys do. So go ahead and if this is resonating with you, just let me know. Just say, yep, pile 3 resonated with me. Let's see what else, Spirit. This was not easy for them either. So this whole thing, this like no contact and this ending, it wasn't easy for them either. They may be kind of acting like, you know, they don't care here with this card. But they really do. Okay, and it wasn't easy for them. They might have just acted like it was. They hold a lot of anger inside of them. They do. They hold a lot of anger and they hold grudges and they hold on to the past. There must have been a sudden ending too. Whoa, I've got cards flying out. Let me grab those real quick. Usually I'll read cards if they fly out, but if there's too many, like in this case, then I won't read them all. All right, so what might work on them is some reverse psychology. So, I guess take that whichever way you want to take it. But I wouldn't try to contact them. I would wait for them to reach out to you. That's what Spirit is telling me. You don't know the whole story. You don't know what they've gone through. You don't know everything. There's something hidden unto you that you just aren't aware of. Okay? And they are sitting there kind of evaluating in their minds the future potential of your connection. Weighing the pros and cons. All right. And then I've got, they are very passionate about you. And they really do have a lot of love for you. But they feel they're falling short of what you need or want in a person. So they don't feel good enough for you. All right, and now we're going to draw some letter tiles to see if we can get their initials, their name, or maybe your name, just to validate that this reading is for you. We can get words, different words about the situation. All right, so we've got you, S. So I see us right away. Like they're thinking about you. W-A-R-S-O-R. Sorrow. They're feeling very sad. They didn't want it to end up this way, is what I'm hearing. Some of them might be in law enforcement because I'm seeing cop. So they could be in law enforcement, or that could be you, or maybe they were in trouble with the law at one point in time. For some of you, this might have been a son, because I'm seeing son. So it might not even be a romantic connection for some of you. See if you can find their name in here or their initials. They might have had a hidden problem that you didn't know about for some of you. Some kind of hidden issues. Okay. I'm seeing they might have actually been into like drugs or alcohol. So, because I'm seeing use, and I was picking up intuitively too that it could have been a situation like this. They have a need to escape because I'm seeing escape here too as I say that. Escape. They're an escaper because reality is too hard for them to face. They might have had a lot of trauma in their life. They felt like not good enough. Yeah, they never felt good enough. What else? See what you can find in here. Worse, they might have, felt worse or gotten worse than when you first were, maybe if this was somebody that you met, they were good at first, but then they got worse and worse as time went on. Or if this was like a son to you, something about them, they might have gotten mixed up with the wrong friends or something. Or they might have gotten like in the wrong friend group and started to escape using like drugs or alcohol or something. And maybe they became somebody that they really aren't proud of, but they're ashamed. Okay. They don't feel good. They fall short of what you need or want. So they're ashamed to talk to you. They really do love you. I keep hearing that. What else? Game. They might like video games, or they might be a gamer. I'm seeing gamer, the gamers. So, or maybe they play mind games too. What else? Yeah, so I'm seeing stoner. So maybe they got into pot. I'm seeing pot too. Yeah. So they could like smoke marijuana, something related to that, because that's coming through. So yeah, lots of interesting things here. I'd like you to look and see what else you can find in here, and I hope that this video has been healing to you. I hope that it's brought you some positivity and some light and some healing. It's never easy to go no contact with somebody who you care about. In fact, I'm seeing literally like no contact in here. So they're definitely not talking to you right now. Doesn't mean that they won't come back if it's, God's timing or divine timing. Yeah, I'm seeing like it's all about the timing. Okay. Okay. Anyways, I hope this reading has been helpful. If you enjoyed it, please give me a thumbs up, comment. I'd love to hear from you. Do be sure to subscribe so that You can become part of my YouTube family, and don't forget to put on the notifications bell so that you can be notified as I upload new videos. And many blessings to you, pile number 3.